Let me tell you something you may need to hear today. You're not too old to start an online business. You're just not used to being a beginner anymore. And there's a big difference. Think about it. When we were younger, starting something new felt normal. Look, we changed jobs, we learned new skills, we figured things out because we had to. But as we get older, something changes. We become comfortable being the person who already knows what they're doing. So when we see something unfamiliar, social media, digital marketing, automation, online business, we immediately think that is probably for younger people, right? But is it really? Or are we simply uncomfortable like a new beginner again? Because let's be honest, most of us did not grow up with this technology. We grew up learning that success meant getting a good job, working hard, staying loyal, and saving for retirement. That was the plan. The problem is the plan does not feel as dependable as it once did. Look, the cost of living keeps rising. Retirement keeps getting closer. And a lot of hardworking people are quietly wondering, have I saved enough? Will I be able to retire? Do I really want to keep working like this for another 10 or 15 years? Look, those questions are not a sign that you failed. They are a sign that it may be time to learn a different way. Now, I'm not saying that you need to quit your job tomorrow. I'm not telling you that you're going to become rich overnight. I am certainly not saying this will require no effort. What I'm saying is that your age does not disqualify you. Your experience may actually be your greatest advantage. You know how to show up, right? You know how to keep your word. You understand responsibility. You have resolved some real problems. You have dealt with difficult people. Okay. You have survived bad jobs, financial pressure, family responsibilities, and more changes than you probably care to remember. You already know how to learn. You have been doing it your entire life. You do not need to know everything about technology. Before you begin, okay, you only need to learn the first step, then the next one, then the next one after that. That is how every skill is built. The truth is, nobody starts with confidence. Confidence comes after you begin it. Okay. It comes after you post your first video, after you learn the first tool, after you make your first mistake and realize that the world did not end, right? The biggest mistakes that you can make is waiting until you feel completely ready because you probably never will. And while you're waiting, the clock is still moving. Another month passes, then another year. And eventually the question is no longer, am I too old to start? The question becomes, why didn't I start when I first had that chance? Look, you are going to be older next year either way. You can be 1 year older and still wondering whether you should begin, or you can be 1 year older with new skills, more knowledge, and something of your own taking shape. That decision starts today. So here's what I want you to do. Click the link in my profile, get your free copy of our 10K and 30-day blueprint. Do not overthink it. Do not talk yourself out of it. Get it, read it, look at the steps, and see what building an online business could actually look like for someone starting from where you are today. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are simply standing at the beginning of something new. Click the link in my profile and get your free blueprint today. Your next chapter is not behind, okay? It is waiting for you to start right now.